Hello everyone, welcome back to Dante Raids. Today on Raid Sjhadow Legends we are doing a different video. Today I'm gonna showcase the tools I'm using to make my life easier while playing Raid Sjhadow Legends. I will not get into too much detail on any of them. If you need a special guide for any of them, just leave a comment below and we'll make another video just for specific request. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video if you like it. It helps the channel a lot. Let's get right into it. One of the first sites I ever used in Raid Sjhadow Legends, or better say for Raid Sjhadow Legends, is ayumilove.net. It's one of the first knowledge bases I ever encountered, and I still use even today, because I really like the simplistic style of the pages. So when I want to get some information on any champion, I just Google ayumilove Carnage, for example. I get into Carnage, I check his ability, his stats, his multipliers, or anything. Another great thing to check in ayumilove, and I always do, is for example Raid Sjhadow Legends decreased defense, and you get a list, for example, with all the champions that have decreased defense in their kit. Very simple, very basic, but very helpful when you don't know what you're looking for. Of course, this kind of information you can get in other sites as well. One of the most, if not the most popular one, is the hellhades.com, which I also use for different purposes. Just before I continue, just a disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with any of these people. This is just what I'm using personally to make my life easier while playing Raid Sjhadow Legends. And you will see why in a minute. So our first site, ayumilove, very simple. This is why I use it, and it is a personal preference. The style, it's easy to get the information quickly. Hellhades is an amazing site, of course, very popular, and I don't really use it to get information on champions, to be fair. What I use in this site is mainly the stages tool, which is a tool I love very much. For example, I want to get the stats on Hydra. I get rotation 1, stage nightmare. So it gives me all the stats of all the heads, so I know what accuracy I need, what resistance I need, what kind of defense and HP the boss has. It is an amazing tool, very, very helpful. Of course, the best tool the site has by far, in my opinion, of course, is the Raid Optimizer tool that helps you gear your champion, which is something really important, but really boring sometimes, and it could take too much time. The Raid Optimizer has a lot of utilities, but the main one is you choose champions, you choose your champion. I won't get into much detail, I want to just show a simple thing. I just want you to have an image of what the tool can do. We can go to optimize, we want our allies to be a damage dealer. We can choose which ability we want to use for the damage. What stats do we want? We want speed. We do need some accuracy, of course. We can choose if we want to use equipped artifacts, if we want to use locked artifacts, the level of the artifact. And it has actually really so many choices. You can choose which area of the game you're using it, the stats as we saw, the slots, what kind of slots you want to change, if you want a specific set, if you want to use glyphs, fast builds. It has so many options. We want to be fast and just see some things. it gave us some builds. Let's see the best one. It gave us a build that it does much more damage because that's what we chose. We gave our champion a lot of speed, a lot of critical damage. We lost a bit of attack, but the application knows best what the best damage is for this champion. And one of the best things is that you can go in your game, go in champions. There is this option, equip in game, and because of the fitting room, you get the build in the game, and there you choose if you want to equip it or not. So this makes your life much easier. Some may ask, why did I do the past gearing videos for beginners when there are tools like this? These tools are really important and very helpful, but you do need to know the basics about gearing. In the end, it is just a tool, it won't do everything for you. It will make mistakes if you don't know what to choose in the options, because it has so many options that if you don't know what you're looking for, then you're not going to have a good build. Some other utilities the application has is the artifacts. Here you can see all your artifacts. You can see them you can filter them, check what you have. You can also sell them through here with options. Here we have teams. In teams you see the teams you're using in any area of the game. We have team optimizer. Here you can choose an area of the game and it will find you a team depending on the teams other players use in the game. Here is my free-to-play account. It doesn't have too many options, so we probably can do Shogun 25. Let's go back. Let's go Arcane Keep. Stage 20, we are already doing it. Find team. We can do it with basically anyone. It gives you options depending on the champions you have and depending on the teams other users of the application have used already. The Raid Optimizer is an amazing tool, and specifically with gearing, it makes our lives so much easier. It spares us so much time. It saves us so much time. Next, one of my favorite sites as well, it's the deadwithjedi.com. Here we have the ClanBoss Calculator. This is a calculator that helps you build a team for the Demon Lord ClanBoss. For example, we can have the calculator and add our champions ourselves with speeds, aura, skills and everything. Or we can go in speed tunes. For example, we want a full auto team. There are a lot of auto teams as you can see. Let's try double Demitha. You choose a team depending on your champions. And here you can see you have double Demitha, the speed you have to use. Here you need a cleanser, a DPS, a block debuff. You have some basic instructions on how to use everything. And then you have your links. You get a link, you see the team in the calculator. Here you can see all the champions are in with their speeds, with their sets, and here you can see on the right side every turn what every champion is doing and what buffs they have on them. This is an amazing tool and made our life again much easier and help the community make so many more teams for the Demon Lord and break records and everything, because instead of just trying again and again and spending all your keys and gems on the Demon Lord, you just come to this application, to this website, get your stuff in here, your champions, the speeds, some masteries. For example, you have here the base speed. If you have some specific sets, if you use a lot of steel, you have many options that are really needed. This allows you to test your team basically before putting it in the game. So if it works here, you just copy the stats in the game and the team just works. This is great as a site because first of all you can use any of the ready-made teams. For example, I have Helicath, so let's see teams with Helicath, Ninja Helicath. I have them both. They give you the speeds, instructions, links. You get in, you copy it to your game, and everything is fine. Or if you like the boss in general, you can just try yourself with different champions, different speeds, and test your ability to make other teams other than the ones we already have. Deadwood Jedi site also has an arena calculator, but to be honest, I don't know if it's up to date, because we had so many relics and mythical champions and so many more abilities that I don't actually know if they are passed in this database. But in general, as a rule, this calculator helps you speed tune your arena team, so the enemy team won't cut in, so your speed booster goes first, then your second champion goes, the third and fourth, and the enemy team won't cut in any of them. An honorable mention, more or less, it's Raid site. It's an emulator basically to choose masteries. It's a nice visual way to choose your masteries without choosing them in the game first and needing to spend gems if you made a mistake. Next, one of the most, if not the most powerful application we can use for Raid Sjhadow Legends on PC. I don't know if you can use it on Mac, but definitely not on mobile, is the RSL Helper. This tool allows us to basically use auto-clicker so we can farm our energy when we don't have multi-battles. We can basically farm any area of the game. We can forge gear. If we have the client open when we are pulling shards, it records what kind of shards we are pulling and our pulls. So we basically tracking our mercy. It also has other utilities like bundle calculator, some utilities about ClanBoss or artifacts. There are a lot of options and a lot of utility to come from this application. I mainly use it as an auto-clicker, to be fair, nothing more, nothing less. And last but not least, the last tool that I'm using every day, especially now that I have two accounts, on my main account and the Hellhead is free-to-play challenge account, is the Google Chrome remote desktop. This allows me to play the game from everywhere. I basically have the game open on my PC at home all the time, and I play it through remote desktop on my phone. This allows me to use all the tools that we can use only on a computer, and also allows me to actually leave the game open and do multi-battles, or with a RSL Helper, or a ClanBoss run, or a Hydra run, or an Auto Chimera run, and I can actually close my phone. I don't have to have it open like when we have the Raid Sjhadow Legends application open on our phones. It is very useful, and this is basically the best tool that allowed me to actually take part in the game in the challenge, I should say, in the Hell Hades challenge, because time is really important and really scarce for me. So this remote desktop allowed me to have it open, and whenever I found some time wherever I am through my phone, I enter the remote desktop, do what I have to do, close it, and nothing happens. I don't have to just open an application, close it, someone is calling me when I'm playing on the phone or whatever. That's it for today. Please take a moment to like the video and share it if you like it. Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget that you can comment below if you want a specific guide for any of these tools, how I use it, what other utilities they have. I just show you what the tools I'm using personally are and how I use them. They have most of them have more utilities and much more things that you can do with them. Until next time, take care.